Hey everybody, I'm Scott Klein, Dealer Profit Academy, with another little video for you. Hey, let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that almost every sales book, every sales trainer, and all the YouTube videos focus on one thing and one thing only? There's exceptions, but a lot of them, they focus really on one thing, which is how to be a better closer, right? Hey, we all should be a better closer, and we all should take closing seriously. We should learn new closes. We should practice, the closes that work for us, and learn other ones to become better. They also talk about a lot about overcoming objections, objection handling, that kind of thing, which is another important thing. Word tracks. I was always a big word track guy. Love word tracks. And then also another thing they talk a lot about is how to ask for the sale. So early in my career, I bought into all this stuff personally. I bought all the books, I listened to all the tapes, I attended the seminars. I honestly believed that the difference between an average salesperson and a top producer came down to what happened in the last 5 minutes of the sales presentation, aka the close, right? But then one day I noticed something that, and I should have known this, but it was like that aha moment. But my repeat customers closed at a much higher rate than the first time customers. I mean, come on, it's like common sense, right? Also referrals, the referrals I got, they closed at a much higher rate. Previous owners, they closed at a much higher rate. Customers who had done business with me before were much easier to work with, a lot more fun, and guess what? A lot of the stuff that you have to do with new customers, you don't have to do with previous customers, right? So at first I thought, man, I'm becoming a better closer. Just got a text I got to get rid of. I realized something. It wasn't closing them better. It was simply talking to people who are already much closer to the buying process. I mean, think about it. People that you get leads from today, some of them might be ready, but some of them might not be, right? If every customer you talk to tomorrow was a previous customer or a referral or someone who had already purchased from your dealership, aka an orphan owner, what do you think your closing ratio would be on those customers if that's all you talk to? Would it be 60%? Would it be, 70%, 80%? Did you suddenly become this world-class closer overnight? No, you just found a way to get in front of the people that are going to close at a higher ratio. So the quality of the opportunity changed, and that completely changed the way that I looked at selling, right? Hey, don't get me wrong, closing skills, they matter, especially when you combine these two, right? Communication matters as well. Building rapport, all this stuff matters. In fact, building rapport might be one of the bigger ones in this whole mix, right? But I think salespeople spend way too much time trying to squeeze another 5% out of their closing ability. I'll call him back. That's one of the reasons why I'm such a believer in minding your CRM. Because, hey, let's face it, all the customers that you want to talk to are probably already in there, like previous owners, past customers, service customers, referrals, even customers who wanted to buy a year or two ago, but simply couldn't. Guess what? They could be ready now, but if you're not communicating with them, you'd never know. So those are warmer conversations. Trust has already been started because you've already, communicated with these people. So your job is simply to continue the relationship until the timing makes sense. You want to be first in mind when they're ready to pull the trigger. So one of the biggest mistakes I see in dealerships making is what they do is they keep spending money on trying to find new leads. Get more leads. We need more leads. But the opportunity is not necessarily by getting more leads. They could be sitting dormant inside your CRM. I think you got it backwards, in my opinion. So instead of asking, how can I become a better closer? Here's the question I think you need to ask yourself. How can I get in front of more people who are already predisposed to buying a vehicle, right? Because sometimes the fastest way to improve your closing ratio, it's not learning another close, it's not getting better at overcoming objections, it's improving the quality of the opportunities you're actually working right now. Hey, I'm Scott Klein with Dealer Profit Academy. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you found a little bit of value in this video, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, right? Because every Monday I'm going to come out and I'm going to share some of the lessons, some of the stories, some of the anecdotes that I've learned in this business from over 40 years in the automotive space to help you guys, sell more cars, build more relationships, and make more money. Until next week, have a great week.